"She's okay," I said. And it was the truth. It wasn't uncommon for me to find dead animals. It had happened before. 3 times. "Here you go, Gia. Again, thank you so much," she said, and she pulled a piece of paper from her jeans pocket. It was my check. I smiled brightly. It's why I'd called her on the way here. I didn't like to have to wait for her to go inside and write the check when I could just have her prepare it for me beforehand. "Thank you, Miss Pallamore." "Bye, Luna," I said with a wave, and I turned around to leave. "I hope you won't run away again, little girl. Mommy was so worried," she was saying. "Oh, don't worry. She'll never leave this neighborhood again," I said, completely satisfied with myself when... "How do you mean?" I stopped in my tracks and slowly turned around. Ms. Pallamore was still in front of the door with Luna in her arms, a frozen smile on her face. Shit. I wasn't usually like this. I was much more careful with my tongue, but occasionally I slipped, too. Nobody's perfect. I laughed, a laugh so fake it hurt my own ears. "What I mean is, Ms. Pallamore, that when I found her, she was very scared, and she eagerly came to me when I called her name." I even offered her a bright smile at the end. Rolling her eyes, Ms. Pallamore sighed. "Of course," she said. "Of course she was afraid. My poor baby." Phew, that was close. "Take care of yourself, Miss Pallamore." I turned around to leave, and this time, I didn't intend to say another word. The door to the house closed just as I stepped onto the street, feeling mighty good about myself. I was richer than I had been just a few minutes ago. Night was already falling, and it was the perfect time for a drink. But before I'd gotten into the car, something stopped me. "What the actual fuck?" The voice came from across the street, but I heard it perfectly. When I turned, I saw a man standing atop the stairs of his considerably smaller porch with a glass of water in his hands. He was looking right at me, eyes wide and mouth open, shocked out of any more words. I sniffed the air deeply to determine his nature and had to wait a few seconds for his scent to reach me. I opened my mouth to say something, but then decided against it. There was no way I could explain this, so why bother? Ms. Pallamore was human, and this man was a werewolf. According to him, I was a werewolf too. With a wave of my hand, I put my sunglasses on, though the sun was already gone, and got into my car. I didn't take his shock personally. Not at all. After all, I shouldn't have been able to talk to humans. Or better yet, humans shouldn't have been able to talk to me. We shared the same world, yes, but we were also separated. Werewolves, vampires, witches, even fairies lived together with humans, but only mingled in situations that didn't require face-to-face contact. See, the way we were taught is that the human brain is wired differently from ours. They can't figure us out, in a way, and don't know what to make of us when put in contact. They're stuck with their tongues tied and with no idea how to behave around us. Something in our nature messed them up good. Even if they did manage to make contact with us, they'd forget all about us in a matter of minutes. It's just the way the world works, and I think it's for the better. The human world was just fine without knowing about the things that go bump in the night. I say we because I consider myself a paranormal too. To others, I'm a werewolf. I was raised by a werewolf family, and I smell like one too. No reason to doubt, unless you've seen me shift, which nobody ever had. And nobody ever would if I had my way. I'd delivered Luna to a quiet neighborhood in the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Lucky it wasn't a long drive to the Big Bad Wolf, a tavern mostly frequented by werewolves. Because I